using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Got it, looking for a first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receivers so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Third down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to throw, it's Brewer. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Georgia 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Brewer. Right down the middle. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing it. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, man.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Quarterback will audible. He's going to pass. Buys a little extra time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle box, so he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On the run, it's Burns. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle. The punt. That is so well done.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
The give to the back. Running with power. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fast motion from the offense. They're getting this guy lathered up. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Handoff from the gun. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Georgia going up tempo. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for a man. It's Brewer. He finds his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Handoff to the single running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on 4th down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating. He wants to take the top off. Snatches it on the right. He's off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gator!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 6 over Texas Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no...
Going over the top. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball in his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Quarterback checking off. He's looking to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll go right back to the run. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got in the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit.
Off he goes. The 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And they decide to throw the ball there on 3rd and inches, and then all of a sudden the offensive line was just overwhelmed with blitzers.
Well, they say that football is a game of inches, right, Reese? And that time, it just looked to me like the defense wanted it more. Their guys won up front, they dialed up the blitz, and they made the big play.
What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Looking downfield, it's Brewer. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's looking to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4 down.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Snags it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Back to pass, it's Brewer. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero, but, oh boy, it's kind of the opposite.
Offense getting set for first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 14, Georgia 9.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 28 over Texas Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to pass. It's Brewer. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. He's got his man. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal.
Georgia.
Back to the air one more time. Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's second and goal. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Third and goal from way back there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. He's looking downfield to throw. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be brought down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Crosses the 45. Nothing but green ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4th.
16.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Brewer. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They want to just keep throwing it. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Creates a little room.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now here comes the bunch formation. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. An important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Now the try here for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene.
And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback. And
catch made all the way down inside the 30.
Was complete.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The Ducks line up on first and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass, here's a shot toward the right sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Lagway. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of it.
And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
The end of the first quarter. Florida 21, Oregon 7.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Second down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole.
The pass is intercepted. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big time.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. It's third down for the offense. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Snags a good throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.